Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mods Season 3. As you'll notice straight away, we're not using Captain Norris and BK. There's a reason for that, which we'll talk about later. Last episode, we did the the Rebel Not So Elite Destroyer. We didn't win, we didn't get enough decent weapons to make that happen. Now we're moving on to something new. This is the Lanius Wagon Type A. After studying a human documentary, a group of Lanius built a wagon to set out into the stars to seek a place known as Oregon. And there it is, basically a tow ship of kinds, I would say. There's a bit of story to it on the actual post. We're not going to be reading that. So we get distraction buoys, or boys. Leaves a false. Yeah, we know that. Lanius Pioneers. Deliver your brave Lanius Pioneers to the ship. Some assembly required. Not entirely sure what that does. But we'll see about that. From what I've heard already, you can't man engines or piloting with crew, which means you also lose the manning bonus that the AI gives you. Which is a bit of a detriment, but again, it's by design. Not much I can say about it. So yeah. Cut off means you can't go from one end to the other, but there's no real need. And I also recall that shields don't actually cover this, which means even if you have 4 shield layers and a basic layers comes from here targeting the piling, it will hit that if your evasion can't handle it. Which will probably rub some people the wrong way, including me. I think if you have a good, decent defense, you should be able to use it. But again, choice by design. We'll see how this thing goes. The reason I'm not going with captains or anything is that I'm not using anything that may or may not change the starting event. It probably wouldn't matter, but you know, anyway. Starting event is important, so let's see what we get. A sec. Okay, whatever that was, I don't know. Just open the door, fling something in, and close the door again. Weird. Anyway, howdy partner, this one fine looking ship you got there. Reprogram Rebel AI hoping to save the Federation. When you come across a Lanius ship drifting out in space, a Lanius in a cowboy hat and boots waves a friendly claw. I say, how's about you letting me and my family hitch a ride? Finley dressed Lanius says to you, tipping his cowboy hat. He points to a bunch of other Lanius in strange attire. Why not? It's fair lady, here's my wife Susan. Say hello to a fine ship there, Susan. Jebediah says. Susan gives you a courtesy in her big blue dress as well. Hello there, with a chuckle. It's my son Jebediah Jr. Jr. nervously clacks his claws together and tips his hat. Jr. don't talk much around strangers now, but I'm sure he'll warm up eventually. And there's my daughter Jill, Jebediah says, pointing to a sickly looking Lanius in a pink dress. Okay, you ask where they're going. Jebediah points to your sector map and indicates the last stand, heading off to Oregon to seek a new life. He declares proudly, deciding that you won't make it on your own with just your fragile AI body. You allow the Lanius to attach their wagon to your engines. As long as they were going your way, it wouldn't be a problem. Pioneers died of space dysentery. Of course, it just had to be that. I believe that's it. I played a Super Adventure Wagon myself, along with oh, what's that game called again? Oregon Trail, the zombie variation of this. It points to secondary weapons mounted on a weapon. We're kind of stranded here, partner. Could you use the trail bomb and get everyone back over to the wagon? A trail bomb is a big ball of spikes that can patch up the wagon. It can also cause some hurting on any folk. If you need us back on the wagon, you have to kill us with it. For embarking, with those choices in mind, you prepare to embark on a journey. Hopefully there are no rivers you need to ford up ahead. So yeah, we can't seem to man any of these systems, which is a terrible shame, but I guess first choice in the matter is blowing all of these up. Do we need them at the back? I suppose it can man these 4 rooms then. What's my strategy here? Well, this is only going to take forever, so we could probably talk about that some more. Interesting audio there. Don't know if it's actually necessary, but it's a nice touch, I suppose. Probably in the market for a teleporter. What else? Teleport, hack, mind control. We can probably leave auction off because this is still in the ice ship, means we can't buy crew anyway. Let's think. Yeah, teleport is probably our best bet. Okay, so the repair bomb doesn't take missiles. It does 15 crew damage and heals systems for 2, which is handy if something gets broken here. The problem, and of course there's always a problem, is once again breaches. If you get a breach here, there's no way we can fix it because I decided to blow up everyone straight from the start. I suppose it would still be possible if drone control were here, but from the screenshot I've seen so far, I think this is where oxygen goes. I don't know. We'll see how things work out for us, right? Which is what we always do, but I think a teleporter will do us a lot of good. There are a few two space rooms, so teleporter is probably going to be one of these two. Anyway, keep in mind, shields only cover this bit. If something targets here and does not pass the shield layer, it's going to hit unless our evasion can take care of it. And that's something that's going to stick with us for the rest of the run. So maybe one drone control defense zone Mark II? I don't know. It's probably going to depend on what we can pull out of our hats for the most part. That's unfortunate that all of those flags ended up missing there. Okay, I think that one was acting to here or here, but the pass shield, so it still got stopped. We got lucky there, there's no denying it. Yeah, as you can see here, that still hit, even though we had shields up, so that alone might make or break this run. If something unfortunate happens on this end, we're not in a good position. Anyway, let's check. We got 4, so it could be cloaking, hacking, mind control, teleporter. Auction is overrated anyway, right? Looks like we do still get the manning bonus from the AI as far as engines go. I think. Anyway, you can see here that beam could probably easily cause some problems due to not having shields over there. We do start off with level 2 shields normally, but I suppose the thing here is to make it so you're never truly safe, meaning that you can't really abuse repair bomb, because in this case I could just use repair bomb, blow everyone up. Now, because this thing could still hit, I have to be a bit more careful, which is an interesting thing about it, but I don't know. I think there's more elegant ways of doing this. Say have the repair bomb be like 6 power, and that would mean you could only repair engines and piloting once combat's over. Yeah, see if that didn't miss, that would have hit. That's gonna become annoying. Then again, if I lose, I can blame that, so hey. It's something, right? Now I don't know if I still need that augment. I'm kind of hoping that it says right here if we still need this. It doesn't. I'm gonna keep it in case there's something waiting at the end that we actually make it to the end. Because I don't really see why this would be an augment otherwise. I mean, you can just tie in the blue option we got at the start to the repair bomb, because that's a custom build. Anyway, let's keep going. I will be trying to buy ourselves a teleporter. We can actually get a teleporter through here as well, so that's nice. Can't buy any of these because we do not... Well, we're flying an AI ship. This sells for 5, so we could sell it. We're not going to. Distraction buoys is something I would probably never buy, but since we have it, we might as well keep it. One free jump. Protector can be valuable. Okay, so an asteroid field. I think at this point I don't need to tell you any more about the whole shields thing. It's pretty apparent. Yeah. Yeah, you can probably see why I have issues now, because we will be stuck in this asteroid field for quite some time just because of that, and we will never ever be safe here. So yeah, there goes engines. So if this runs in quickly, it ends quickly, alright? I'm not gonna throw the run. I'm not a man to do that, but if a run ends due to bad luck / poor design / the game just wanting you dead, then what can I do, right? I will stick to my principles though, as in I'm not gonna repair. I suppose I could have kept Alanis in there for quicker repairs, but eventually he's gonna die as well, so... Right, we have a repair bomb. Why didn't I think of that? So much for trying not to throw, huh? There I go. Making stupid decisions anyway. It's alright. Seeing this? That's just straight up stupid. Again, it's by design. I'm not going to complain about it. There's not nearly enough ships that do something interesting. We have a clone base, so send your crew. Okay. We could upgrade weapons, which would mean we could keep the repair bomb going as well. We might try to pick some evil crew every now and then. Not on this ship, though. There's really no point in firing. And there's the breach. Which we now can never repair. Unless I gain a random crew member, which spawns here, and I can hopefully get him to do something in time. An interesting take on things, but it could work. Anyway, we're probably still going to be in the market for that teleporter, though. I think player bias is going to be a big thing on this, because how many times have you been hit here already? Call it bad luck, call it player bias, call it the game just being mean to you, but as you can see, not having coverage there is a huge thing. We'll see how it goes. We're actually shooting through our own ship. A bit odd. I'm pretty sure there's room enough here to prevent that from happening, but I suppose it works. Might as well. Yeah, he's escaping, okay. Yep. Missiles, huh? Doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter for this end, but for this one, not really. We're super lucky as well as to keep finding ships that make it hard on us to actually do anything useful with our flak. Well, that's an easy decision if I ever made one. Alright, halberd beam. That's gonna be big. Alright, so I don't know how drones handle the fact that shields don't cover all the rooms. They only circle around your shield, so it's sort of possible they don't target these. I don't know though. Yeah, that or they just shoot backwards. Again, I can't say for sure. Weird one. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, our weapons are actually fine for quite a while. Advanced flak plus a halberd beam is gonna be more than capable of carrying us for quite some time. Good thing we've got a sector scan at our second to last beacon. Can I not do... I just realized that a while back I mentioned increasing the cost of the repair bomb by like a ton, so you can only lose it after battle, but that would mean having to upgrade weapons as well, so let's forget I ever mentioned that. Okay, so yes, we probably will still buy a teleporter. Maybe drone with defense MK2. You deploy your distraction buoys, giving you more time to explore the sector before the fleet catches up. That's actually the first time I've actually seen that message pop up. Cool. Alright, let's check these stores. Limited time offer, available systems, crew teleporter is a bit too expensive. You could get another flak 1. I don't think we need it. Instead, I think I'm just gonna beef up the engines a bit. Giving this a better chance to survive on its own. Alright, so the teleporter is gonna have to wait a bit longer. Your Raven system is hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon learning of your quest, they offer supplies. Thank you. No need to get into combat here. We don't get a reward from that anyway. Except... I suppose over the course of this run we'll get 1 crew member for free. Maybe that'll allow us to Actually fix the breach we are facing in engines. So yeah, we get Colombe. Alright, so far this entire sector has been a bit of a bust. We haven't really gotten a lot. Okay, let's get some stuff done. Good dodge. And one halberd beam takes it out. Okay. And we got a acceptable amount of fuel out of that, which we really were needing. If I jump here, I'll move to here, jump here, I'll move to here, and then I'll probably take this over. Which means, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back here. Move to here, yeah. Meaning we miss out on that free jump we've gotten from distraction, boys. Shame. Well, at least we got some combat here. Advanced flak is able to fire twice before halberd beams are ready, which... See, that would have been hit. I really wouldn't have appreciated that. Despite having low fuel, we're not on Captain's Edition, so I don't need fuel to... Sure, let's do NG Homeworlds. Okay, we have enough for a teleporter if you want it. Okay, free stuff. Would be surprised if you couldn't get one from here, but do we rather wait and get cloaking? Let's get a teleporter. Another flak 1. Teleporter is indeed a 2-slot one, so you two are going in there. Again, we are never completely safe. But if we take out weapons, we are. Unless we're in an asteroid field, and then, you know, blah 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 blah. Carry on and so forth and so on. Anyway, we'll just see what we can do here. Could have bought some fuel because apparently we are just not getting anything anymore, but... Okay, we're gonna fire at them first. And if they live to tell the tale... Actually, we should board straight away, give them no time to... First of all, dodge. Second of all, repair. Good stuff, huh? We're already have doors as well, which is a bit unfortunate, but as long as they don't get that burst laser 2 up, we don't really have anything to worry about. Let's pull this up so we can repair damage to our engines. Because we're not going to be doing it with our crew. Okay. So boarding parties a go. Which is nice. Yeah, booby trap it. Fleet delay by 2 more jumps. Holy hell, we're going to have time to go like... all the way. Or have some extra time to spend twiddling our thumbs because we're going to run out of fuel. Am I right? They're immediately running. And they haven't... You know, you'd think they know... You think the game knows that we have a teleporter now, because first ship had upgraded doors, this one has a anti-personnel drone. I mean, it's probably all player bias again. can't really help but wonder. With a bit of luck, we'll get an advanced flak out before they get another missile off. Yes. And we can buy fuel here. Kind of wondering what the distraction buoys are for. I don't know. I'm half thinking they're a reference to Super Adventure Wagon, but maybe just because the augment doesn't get used much, and they're like, why not put it on there, which is a weird design choice as well. But offer them to board your ship. Take them where they're from. Good. I think that's the best outcome. We didn't really have any need for extra crew besides repairing the breach that we currently have on engines, which honestly can wait. And we get yet another halberd beam, which we'll probably sell at this point. Well, we're gonna have to go to the store because fuel is once again out. View list of available systems. Still can't afford cloaking. No deodorant in the store. We got a burst laser, which we have to buy. Drone wreck arm. If this would have come, wouldn't have helped really. Okay, let's just buy the fuel. Now we'll get to upgrading weapons. We need 2 upgrades, that's 125. Actually, I'm gonna do upgrade 1 because Burst Laser 2 is not better than Flak 1 actually. Should have checked that before I made that purchase. Oh well, we got a buffer in weapons now. Why am I saying it's not better? Because it doesn't fire as quickly. With a bit of luck, that's the only missile that'll get off. Did I sell the repair bomb? No, I think that's still in the cargo hold, isn't it? Ooh, that would be a bad mistake if I ended up doing that. No, we still have it. Okay. Ooh. That would have been bad. Really bad. It's a shame we have that breach in there. But how much is the ion? Oh, also 2 power. And again, we have to leave the sector early, unless we want to spend... Wait, if we go here, it'll move to here, go here. I can do this one, but I would have to spend 1-2 extra power. Let's do it. If this is an empty beacon... sell 15 missiles. I think that's worth it. I could do the upgrade now, actually, then. So we will. Alright, so as far as power, well, offense goes, we are pretty well set. To preview reactor, yeah, we actually are looking for another reactor upgrade, so this came in handy. Engine control, Zoltan control. Let's do NG. They're easier to punch in the face, and they also don't have Zoltan shields. Is it a stress beam because we know there's at least something there usually? Even if it's just a trap? I guess we'll get to see if drones actually will target these. I see no reason why they wouldn't, but something inside of me is telling they don't actually do that. I don't know. Okay, let's hit drones as well. Yeah, that took out the big one. Okay, that's good. Which means we should probably go and fight in that, but we have the air drain from this place, so... That's a tactical value, so to say. Alright, come on. We can win. I'm also realizing that having you man sensors is pointless as well as doors. Again, because you're an AI, those things are already constantly manned. Give them nothing. I don't think the 25 scrap thing gives you anything. And we have no need for the nanobot repair. So you two can stick in here, you two can stay in there. Or we could probably switch them out constantly, now that I think about it. Send the healthy ones to the teleporter and such. That served no purpose. It's becoming a force of habit, which doesn't bode well, does it? Anyway, we're out of fuel again. It seems like we're having a really tough time getting those reserves up. Let's offer them up. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Mantis wouldn't have been able to repair the breach anyway. They are immediately running because we are out of fuel. Okay, so we're just going to blow them up as soon as we can. We're going to move you out of here because we don't want you to die. And that's going to be a shot that misses. And then it shields. Huh. That is interesting. This is very meaningful, actually, because hit or miss is dedicated... Well, if shields are down, or in this case, shields don't cover something... Hit or miss is decided when the projectile reaches the room it rises in. In this case, I believe this is where oxygen would go if you decided to buy that, which we're not going to. So yeah, I decided here that it would miss. It didn't fly out past shields, and apparently another check for us and miss happened there. Odd. Alright. Well, let's try to make it so they never have to make that choice again by just utterly destroying everything they know and love. And we got a repair arm. And I thought running out of fuel was a thing that only happened in Captain's Edition. Boy, was I wrong. They're immediately running as well because... But did you really have to give them a super shield, though? Was that something that was absolutely necessary there? No, just asking here, not being mean or anything. I'm just casually wondering. Another hit on weapons. That's starting to happen more and more frequently. Boarding again, we're not doing because they might run at any given time and or moment. Dude, seriously, dude. We're stranded here. Do you really think we're interested in missiles or drone parts? Should probably repaired engines there. Up to it. With a bit of luck, we can prevent a missile from being shot at our face. Which, admit, would be bad. So these two really aren't healing up all too quickly, probably because I just don't bother upgrading the clone bay. We keep getting repairs because of the repair arm, right? I was wondering why that was happening. Repair bomb. One of these days I'll get that breach fixed, just you wait. Today, however, is not that day. And if I'm being honest, this episode is also not that episode. So anyway, I'm going to cut it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're staying on the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and subbing if you haven't already. Links to this ship will be in the video description if you want to try it for yourselves. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.